Washington State.
I didn't even know his contract was up. But
Well, he was sitting out for the off season because of migraines.
yeah. No, he missed like 4 practices because he didn't sit out the off season.
But still,
But I'm
if
still
the
okay with
migraines
that.
were. I still wouldn't touch Joe Mixon. Period.
I like him. I got him in 1. Alvin Kamara, I'm kind of married to. I have him in 2 out of 4 leagues. And
I woke up this morning.
I'm more worried about the shot he got in the back, the epidural, than I am about
the trade.
Yeah, they're not going to trade him. They can't trade him.
Well, let's throw this idea out
All
here.
right.
Let's say the Washington football team is willing to give you a first-round pick and Antonio Gibson.
That's not worth it. That's not worth Kamara. They wouldn't take that.
Think about this. You automatically get a first-round pick that's probably a top 5 draft, right? And the Washington football team is not going to do anything with Kamara.
Yeah.
Now you have a luxury of trying to draft for either Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence to be the guy who takes over for Drew Brees. Are you telling me that does not sit there and go, God, that could be huge for us?
I don't think they do it. I think they're built to win now. They want to win the Super. They are so over the cap. I heard one reporter at ESPN describe it as they're paying credit card debt with other credit cards. So they're already way over the cap. They need to just sign him and make it friendly like Patrick Mahomes. I mean, if you're $34 million in the hole already, the difference of $34 million and $40 million this year, and you win a Super Bowl, like who gives a shit?
Running backs don't ever get long-term contracts like that. It's never more than 4 or 5 years.
Derrick Henry, Mixon.
Yeah, but 4 years, right? 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. Not long. No, not 10 years.
10-year thing like Mahomes.
And they're negotiating now. I think he gets signed. It'll make me
It'll
feel at
breathe a little
ease.
better.
Yes.
I am going to.
I feel like I painted myself in a corner, maybe.
I am really going to try and paint and try and get as many Kamara trades that I can get here.
Yeah, and I would too if I didn't own him because you're thinking you can get him cheap.
Exactly.
But I'm not selling him cheap. I'm smart. I have the internet. We're on a fantasy football podcast. You're going to have to ask some noob like Greg.
Who only drafted the one?
One running back. He just picked one up, but it was somebody I've never heard of. We'll talk about that one in a minute. Kamara, I think it'll be fine, but I don't want to be caught with my pants down on this one and get diddled by a scout leader.
So if you're drafting this week, do you target him in the first 5 picks?
No, I would let him fall to the end of the first round.
Because you got him in the 8th round.
Eighth pick.
8th pick, yeah.
Yes.
8th pick, which was a great value for him.
And that would be 5th pick, too.
And that would be good at that range now. But I think that this definitely does make it a little bit more difficult to take him over a Michael Thomas.
No, not at all. He's not in the top 5 anymore.
Yeah.
But unless, I predicted this after we text each other, I think he'll have a deal done by the end of the day. That's my Ice Cube trade filling up. Hey, shit happens, man. When we get rich and we buy your own sound studio, it'll be fine. Until then, this is what we got to fucking work with. Ice machine, air conditioning, fucking neighbors knocking on the door, dropping off food, cucumbers. This is what we got.
Cucumbers?
Yeah. Did he come up and like, you guys want some cucumbers today?
Still have my refrigerator.
Yeah. So this is what we got. So,
single banded cucumbers. Where's the lotion?
I know. No, we're working on our production quality. It's going to take some time. Yeah. We have a podcast with a fucking farmer's market outside, apparently. All right, Derwin James. This was not on Hard Knocks last night, but he is out for the fucking season.
Yeah.
That's
the second time, I believe, in 2-3 years that he's been out for the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he was out. Wasn't he out last year?
What was it? I forget.
I have no idea.
Okay, but he's done. It must be something serious. And I think if you drafted that defense, which at the time,
Derwin James injury.
At the time, people drafted last Sunday. That's a great defense. He's a top 3 or 4 defense. Ingram,
Melvin Ingram,
Melvin Ingram, and
that defense
is the Bosa kid. I mean, that defense is solid.
It is very sick.
Now it doesn't look as good going against the Chiefs, and maybe the Raiders and the Broncos that are going to put up a lot of points.
And I've always kind of been iffy any defense in that division because you have to play the Chiefs twice. That it's kind of hit or miss. Like except for the Chiefs defense, which makes sense because
they're old.
You've got to play catch up so that they're throwing the ball every single time. But it's Derwin James is it's difficult to
fracture the fifth meniscus of his right foot. That was in 19.
Yeah, that was the last year injury.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's unfortunate because the safety is such an important position. You remember how Troy Polamalu, and Bob Sanders, how they were able to alter that defense when they were on or off the fields when they played.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with Derwin James. This team 2 years ago was one of the best teams in the NFL. They had like the same record as the Chiefs, but because they were in the same division, they had to play in the wild card. Last year, because Derwin James is out, they were one of the worst.
Now when it's a knee and that one on the top left.
Yeah. So they had one of the worst defenses last year. So this is a big hit for him. But luckily, there is a safety out there available.
Yes. Now that's one I can see happen. That's a team I can see picking him up.
Earl Thomas, I think.
Cheap.
But, I mean, if he's been kicked off 2 teams, do you really want to try that?
I mean, you're going to have to do something to keep up with the Chiefs in that division.
Yeah.
I still don't see it. But anyway, if you drafted that defense, I think if you haven't drafted, you should maybe pass on the Chargers and get a better defense.
Yeah, like I was saying, I would skip anybody in the AFC West defense unless you're the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think it's worth the risk. But
also, Tyrell Williams is out for the season. Shoulder injury, the one he was going to play through with the Raiders. He's done. So that makes, was it Ruggs? The number one? And Renfro.
Well,
so their stock is going up, I think.
Yeah, but they're still not going to do much.
What? They're always going to be playing catch up.
It's not going to matter. They're going to fail miserably.
All right. And Mike Williams, we talked about earlier on the show, out 2 to 4 weeks. They're saying he might miss week 1. Shoulder injury, went down on Hard Knocks.
I grabbed him in a few leagues late.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the value I get out of this guy for how late he falls.
In 4 weeks, he could be your wide receiver 1.
Yeah. Like he's fallen. Like I think even in one league, I was able to wait till like the 13th round.
Oh, wow. I think round 10 is a good place to get him. I think he's worth it even missing 2
People forget about him.
They did, yeah.
Like they just completely just were like in other places trying to find that next big rookie breakout. And there's Mike Williams just still sitting there. I'm like, fuck yes. So
and he's a good player.
He is a great player. So we'll see if he can, shake this off and
the Chiefs got their Super Bowl rings yesterday. I was going to say, if you want to show a picture of that, I think it's a shame that they had an Arrowhead and no fans got to see it. It was just all social media.
Yeah.
Don't they usually do that at
the first home game? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and did you see how like each player had like their own little podium?
Yeah, their own little table with
social distance and everything like that.
It's just not the same.
It really isn't, and I think
replicas are now on sale on Amazon.
I think the biggest thing
they went on sale
that one of the biggest annoyances is that
$24.
I follow Gracie Hunt, Clark Hunt's daughter, because she's a smoke show. First off, you can pull her up any time of the week. I'll watch that. Grace Hunt. But
every time I ask you a woman's name, it never ends well.
There she is. Oh, good old. That's not Gracie.
Well, that's some like 14-year-old meth head. Ooh,
that's not.
That's
her.
An actress.
Go back. Go click on your back button here. I'll find you a good picture of her. All right.
I hope that's not her.
Click there on that picture.
On which picture?
Look at where my finger is on the monitor. That one. See, there she is.
Okay, yeah, she's cute.
So I follow her, and so she's got all these pictures on Instagram of her wearing the ring. And just
of course,
making
she gets one too, right?
Of it. Oh yeah,
everyone gets one.
And after watching her Instagram, she's like 21.
Okay. Then I guess it's okay to follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think it's weird when people follow child actors on Instagram.
What, your little
That
follow
girl's fucking-
cuties.
That's an actress. She's fucking gorgeous.
She is, and I just saw her on something too. What am I watching her on?
I did too.
The Boys. Isn't she on The
Oh
Boys?
no,
Is
it's
she
some
the-
no,
is
no.
Now,
it's
season
not.
2 starts up though.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not it. That's not.
She looks like a detective.
No, she's not the detective. I know who that is.
Oh, you
I just saw a movie with her. She was like a super hot girlfriend of someone. Anyway, let's move on. Super Bowl rings, and also Mahomes that day proposed to his girlfriend.
which was cute.
It's cute.
Well,
You know-
Pretty good year.
Do you know how long they?
Patrick Mahomes is having the greatest
Greatest year
2020 ever. Like everyone else is going to look back at
Is he?
2020 and sit there and be like, "God, what a shit show." Pat Mahomes,
Yeah.
on the other hand,
Well,
gets a long-term deal.
Yeah, which
he gets a
you're just
brand new car.
gave
Gets
half of it
engaged.
to your new wife. I mean,
Like holy shit! Good for
If-
Pat Mahomes, and he
yeah.
won the Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes, best 2020 ever.
It's like his superpower was to suck everybody else's happiness and all the good things from them.
and then
get
fart
happy,
out
yeah.
some murder hornets.
God.
Do you know how long they dated?
Since high school.
8 years, which makes me wonder, what'd you wait so long for?
I bet until he got the ring. I guarantee it was. He
Well, I
wasn't
mean,
gonna.
that's 7 years. What did you wait over 4 or 5 for? If you're going to marry your high school sweetheart, just
Okay,
do it.
first off, it's smart.
Or
He didn't
she waited
jump
until
into
he got
anything.
rich.
Okay, going down a rabbit hole
I mean,
here.
no. Yeah, rabbit holes again. But I mean, if you're going to marry your high school sweetheart, which I think, I mean, I'm glad I never did it, and bad advice, because that's the rest of your life. Same girl, and you're like the most popular person in the world.
It just goes showing how good of character Pat Mahomes has. He's willing to
Cool,
last
yeah.
with her.
Yeah. All right. Well, fair enough.
I think I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I look at her and I just go, I don't see it. Like I really like. She's cute, but I mean,
I think he could do better. He
He
should have proposed.
he could have done a lot better. He could have gotten that Grace Hunt girl that we were trying to figure out.
Dude, yes. Did you look it up?
No, I got sidetracked texting Samantha.
What am I supposed to look up?
Don't worry.
Yeah. Fuck
It's-
it. We'll look at it
It
later.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Reed is looking.
No, fuck it.
Reed's looking for spank material. later
No,
tonight.
but it's gonna bother me because I know what I just saw a movie with that girl in it.
Listen, Penn State.